Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or welcome back to your channel. This is your daily reading for Tuesday, May 12th. Time is fluid and take what's yours, leave the rest behind. You can resonate to any of these readings on this channel if you have strong Pisces in your birth chart. So your fortune for the day is romance. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. All right, so my intention with these readings is to be general, but your fortune is romance. So there is definitely some type of highlight today in your romantic life. It does seem like with this card, a strong indication for singles. The chance for connection is high around this time. Whether it be a new connection or a reconnection. There could also be some type of passion being restored into people that are in connections already, especially with that sentence, love is set to sizzle. Gives a strong indication of a spark coming in or a re-spark coming through. Let's see what angel is with you for the day, Pisces, and your angel is Signs from Heaven. So this has been repetitive for you the past couple, I want to say at least a week to maybe 6 or so some odd days, that you have been getting a lot of other side energy. So now you're getting the angel of Signs from Heaven. Thank you, Heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. I already said this in a reading, maybe 2 readings ago when you got the urn, that there is a passed on loved one that is coming through super strong for you. And it looks like they're coming through super strong this month as a whole because of the way it's repeating. Now, some of you may have not watched that last reading where you did get the urn indicating a passed on loved one coming in. But now they're coming through again. So it definitely does look like it's either, like I said before in that reading, an anniversary of something, whether it be an anniversary of when this person passed away or when this person's birthday was, or maybe something special and specific to you. But really pay attention to your dreams, the signs and the synchronicities. It could very much be that a loved one on the other side is assisting you in your romantic life, assisting you in your energy of self-love and aligning to love and bettering a connection. This person in this card is sleeping, so that does indicate dreams, and there are white feathers falling on this person's head. So pay attention to feather symbolism around today. Your Moonology card is the end of a tough cycle approaches with full moon in Capricorn. This card doesn't come out often, but it is one of my most favorite cards to see when it does come out, because Capricorn energy is ruled by Saturn. Saturn would be, quote unquote, the father planet. So possibly this is a father figure of yours coming through. Doesn't have to be. I'm just indicating the Capricorn connection. But Saturn is a difficult planet to work through. Saturn brings a lot of difficult lessons, a lot of tough cycles. So Pisces, there is a very difficult cycle that is coming to its end. Possibly there was a difficult cycle in your romantic love life. Possibly in a work situation. Capricorn does rule that sense of like work ethic and work placement. So if there has been something that has been difficult, challenging, tough to deal with, connected to your romantic life or your career life, there is definitely a completion to this cycle and a sense of relief coming through with this full moon in Capricorn card. So you may find yourself celebrating something. You may find yourself embracing an ending because it was so difficult to go through. But this is a highly favorable card. I really like when this full moon in Capricorn card comes through. Your quantum oracle for the day is People with a teacher card. So some of you are this teacher. Others of you, like I said, Saturn would be the father energy. Saturn teaches us very hard lessons. So there could have been somebody in your life or around your life that was supporting you and helping you, and or they were the person that brought about a lesson. A lot of the times our teachers are what we go through, are the people we go through with these situations. Now, with the people card of teacher, like I said, this could be you. You could be stepping into a role of being a teacher, a mentor, a professor. But some of you may align with somebody who really is assisting to you or has been assisting you with a tough cycle. So let's see what your angel of abundance. I decided to just have this cards come through for whatever reason why. I haven't used them in a bit. But let's see what your angel of abundance's advice is. A lot of times they will talk about finance, career, maybe something that you're not really thinking of either. Let's see. You have dreams of abundance. And the signs from heaven card, this person is literally sleeping. Okay, look at this. As you sleep, this card literally says that. I don't know if you could see it that clearly. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher selves is giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. That's why I felt the need to use this deck, huh? Wow, that is crazy. That is insane. All right, so let's see what's going on here with your overall energy from the tarot and open up your spread with the tarot, get some more details here. But the universe is definitely delivering you a lot of answers around this time, a lot of solutions for something, definitely connected to this tough cycle that's coming to an end. Let's see, your overall energy from the tarot is Seek with the Hermit. Another card with their eyes closed. I mean, I can't make this up. Pisces, you are ruled by the 12th house, dream energy. You are receiving such strong messages from God, your angels, your higher self right now as you are in solitude. I feel like for some of you, you're actually sleeping a little later into the day or finding yourself falling asleep earlier at night. I'm kind of feeling oversleeping, though. I'm not feeling earlier sleeping. But for some of you, it could be earlier sleeping. But when I look at that card and I'm feeling the energy of the reading, I feel like it's kind of like, all right, well, I would normally wake up at this time, but I just felt the need to keep sleeping. And it's because you are awake in your dream state. Especially Pisces people. I know you know what I'm talking about. When we go to sleep, I'm Pisces sun myself. When we go to sleep, we are also awake. So let's see, on the Hermit, where this is you in a solitude position, this is you independent, this is you specifically going hermit mode to heal, to reflect, to recharge. And on the Hermit, you have the Eight of Wands. So something is going to take you out of hermit mode today, this expansion. Whatever's coming your way here, right? It definitely could be romantic. It definitely could be something that you're interested in, feeling the need to move, feeling the need to do. And it does look like there's an energy of you coming out of hermit mode today, or just finding yourself either more socializing, saying yes to more things, possibly even more energetic. Maybe some of y'all did really need that recharge of sleeping specifically. Especially, you know, we're in human bodies. Our body itself needs sleep to repair. So some of you actually were sleeping more or staying to yourself more because your body was calling on to you to be in repair mode. It looks like your repair mode is completing, and something that caused you to stay away from certain things or to be in solitude is removing itself from your life. And here comes this Eight of Wands expansion. Feeling success, feeling victorious, feeling a lot of movement coming in. The Eight of Wands is my conversation card, so there could be some type of passionate conversation that takes you out of hermit mode. What's coming your way? The Seven of Wands. Your influence is the Hermit, not surprised. What's unexpected is Temperance. Your advice is the Ace of Cups, so open up your heart to love. You do have romance as your fortune, and your outcome is the Queen of Cups. So something is definitely going to get your emotions moving here. It's not only getting your emotions moving, but it's getting your passion moving as well. So if you are coming into a new individual, the Hermit here twice shows me that for some of you single Pisces, you've been staying to yourself for a while. I feel like there has been some opportunities for you to come out of hermit mode, and maybe you did take them or maybe you didn't take them. But I feel like this one is definitely looking so nice that it does give you more of that courageous step of coming out of hermit mode here. But let's clarify this before I continuously talk. How crazy is that? Your overall energy is the hermit and your influence is the hermit. So let's clarify, because something is definitely going to surprise you out of solitude. On the Seven of Wands, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Star, wish fulfillment, Four of Wands. Some of you, if you are in a relationship and you feel like you two have just kind of been indoors or not really doing anything, there could be an opportunity for you and your person to get out there, to do things, to have more experiences. I do feel like there could be a relationship coming in or a relationship evolving at this time. But you do have the Star here. That is what the hermit goes into hermit mode to look for. If you see in his little lantern in your influence, that is the Star. So the hermits go into hermit mode to search for the Star. And the Star is what's coming your way. So there is some type of wish fulfillment in your energy here. There is some type of, it's not only just regular wish fulfillment. The Star for me is like amplified wish fulfillment. So with the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, there is this physical meeting. Some of you may get invited to a party, to a gathering, to something that would involve other people. You could meet somebody at this gathering. You could meet somebody at a party around this time. I definitely feel like your defenses are coming down in the sense of maybe not really wanting to be that social. I definitely feel like some of you may find yourself more social. You may even do something or get invited to somewhere that revolves around work, you know, like maybe some coworkers are going to do something, or there could be a new person in the midst of your career energy that there could be slight interest in. But there's definitely some type of invitation of socializing coming your way. On the hermit of your influence, we have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, something is definitely taking you out of hermit mode around this time. Pisces who have been unemployed for a while. I see you finding employment. I see you finding somewhere that you will like being employed to. So that also gives me an indication. Same thing with romance. I get really strong energy of career and really strong energy of romance. And I feel like some of you may have tried certain jobs and just didn't feel like it was for you. A mutable sign specifically can figure that out very fast. Or they're kind of like, all right, I've been here for a couple days and I already feeling horrible coming in. I know I got to go. So I feel like for some of you who have been unemployed for a while, or have been just testing out or trying certain jobs that you just didn't feel like you liked, it shows me your energy is finding something you like, something that you find that you enjoy enough for you to actively be out of hermit mode. Actively either A, be employed, B, be in a relationship or working towards one, or maybe just giving somebody the opportunity to get to know you better. But your energy is definitely coming out of hermit mode here. You do look curious about this job, about this invitation, about this opportunity. What's unexpected with the Temperance card, which shows that this took a period of time, and we already see that this took a period of time with the Hermit. You have the Three of Wands, yep, the Seven of Swords, the Tower, and the Fool. So you're finally ready to take hold of that new energy, that new beginning, these new people, these new dynamics for your relationship, this new career, whatever the case may be. It shows that the time is finally right. And I feel like, you know, that Seven of Swords is there. There were certain experiences that led you to this person or led you to this job. It looks like you had to go through some type of, you know, situations of understanding what you want and what you don't want. So some of you were in past experiences or recent experiences that you went through that showed you what you didn't want out of a job, what you didn't want out of a relationship. And now it does look like you definitely know, and you ain't coming out of hermit mode until you see that. And it looks like something's coming in. Ace of Cups as your advice to the Page of Wands. Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the Six of Swords. So you're being advised to open up. You know, your self-love is so strong. Your cup has been getting refilled in this hermit mode stage, and you are ready to now share that or open up with it. But some of you, with the Four of Pentacles still here, it does look like some of you have a fear of opening up too much out of fear of Five of Cups disappointment. But your advice is to not focus on that and just to move forward. Queen of Cups in your outcome. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, wow, triple queens, and the Page of Pentacles. So your soft energy is going to bring this about. Your feminine side, your yin energy. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female watching this. We both have yin energy and we both have yang energy. The softness of your yin energy is going to bring the alignment to this career, to this job, to this invitation, to this person, to this change of dynamic in a current relationship. So with the Page of Pentacles ending off that energy, it does very much show that there is something taking form in your reality that is asking of you to use your yin side, asking of you to use your compassion. Ace of Cups in your advice, use your heart. So there's definitely some type of opportunity coming your way. And like I said, with this romance energy, you could receive an opportunity or invitation or new job. And through that path, you could connect to romance. It doesn't necessarily have to be right away, but for some of you, it could be. Because some of you already know that you have certain things going on or certain things that are coming up that you already did say yes to or had planned. But you'll be pretty surprised by the new energy that comes your way. And I feel like you may be so surprised because of how long you have been in your hermit mode phase. And some of you are even surprised that you even feel like you want to come out of hermit mode. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have really strong Virgo. You have really strong Capricorn. You also do have Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius. So now we're going to get your ending oracle from the starseed, and we have empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. All right, Pisces. Let's see. Empathetic starseed. I don't know why I just had trouble saying that. Here we go. Empathic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. There you go, physical presence. They don't need to do anything beyond being here, thanks to the energetic change their presence causes. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathic, why am I saying empathetic? Empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction, depression, or tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods as their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming to them. Geez, this is going very perfectly with all this hermit energy. If this card appears, consider lightening the load. Don't put yourself under too much pressure. Just be gentle with yourself, the yin. Allow extra time and care if you need. If you're feeling pressured to keep a certain pace, put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off of your plate. This could be a phase you're going through or simply how you're being called to live life right now. If your work involves giving to others, make sure you keep for yourself at the same time. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue to do so sustainably. Yes, that Ace of Cups there. So it definitely looks like, you know, a lot of your reasoning for going hermit mode, which I could totally understand as a fellow Pisces, is sometimes we absorb and we don't know why and we don't know how to turn it off. And there is this energy here where in hermit mode, you may have taught yourself or came to this energy of coming into this lesson of how to not do that. So as you step back out of your cave, you are definitely being highlighted in a position of trying not to absorb other people. Because, you know, I feel like no matter how Pisces feels towards anybody, if they feel like they're absorbing other people, doesn't mean that these people are bad, right? But because of the fact of how it's like Pisceans are like a sponge. And until you really learn how to turn it off, and honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I've been doing energy work for a pretty long time, and I still find it hard to figure out how to fully turn it off. It's just in the nature, but there's definitely a way. And when I figure it out, I'll let y'all know. I actually do have a class at a psychic school in a couple of days. So whatever I get from that channeling class, I'll definitely give you guys what I learned from that. But specifically, one of the reasons why I'm going to this channeling class, yes, for some channeling extra skills, but also the absorbing of energy is something I'm going to make a point to. Oh my God, the teacher! Hello, and I'm Pisces, so this does resonate somehow, some way. All right, so I'll let y'all know what I learned from that class and see if I can teach it back to y'all. So this is what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't lose the channel, because that does happen here on the YouTube. And have a wonderful day or night where you are at in the world. I'll talk to all of y'all soon. Bye now.